I remember when I was 5 or 6 years old, I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, "You're ugly, and there's nothing you can do about it." What I'm trying to say is from a very young age, I had a feeling of a lack of self confidence. I didn't believe in myself, not when it came to sports, not when it came to socializing, not when it came to how I looked in the mirror and what people thought of me. And that carried on for a very big part of my life. I'll be honest, it still does carry on. But in the past few years, I've worked a lot on my self confidence. I've done a lot of things and I've built it up slowly. And if that sounds like you, this video can help you. It's very tough to deal with, not feeling like you're enough in front of anyone. But you have to realize that self confidence comes in waves. Like what I've realized for myself, it comes like an addiction, the lack of self confidence. There's a point where you feel a maximum self confidence, and then it goes back down, and down you feel a most negative point of self confidence, where you feel absolutely nothing. Once you realize that, you can use that to your advantage because you realize you won't always be self confident, but there are times where you are. And it acts as a comfort to wait for those times where you do feel self confident. It doesn't always have to be this bad. It does get better. But one thing I will say is, you might not deserve to feel self confident. I want you to look at yourself and say, what do you actually do for yourself? Do you have a passion? Do you play a sport? Do you play an instrument? Do you even spend time with your family? If you can't think of a single positive thing to describe yourself, and I don't mean on a, "Oh, I'm so amazing," or, "Oh, I do so much, but I'm not worth it." I mean, really look at your day and see, what do? Are you scrolling on Instagram all day long? Are you eating junk food all day? You're skinny fat and you don't even say good morning to your mom in the morning. You don't deserve to feel self-confident because you're not a great person. But you don't always have to be like that. I'm telling you this because I want you to realize there are changes you can make. You can start playing a sport, you can start learning new things. You can learn an instrument. You can just say hi to your family in the morning. All these things build up. It's not about one great act that makes you amazing. There's no quick and easy answer for self confidence. It's a buildup of everything you do every single day that makes a big difference. So start putting points on the board. Start doing small things like exercise. Start doing things like a team sport because that will build your confidence tremendously. Because in a team sport, people rely on you. If you don't catch the ball, your team doesn't win the game. Everyone suffers. And once you keep doing that again and again, that carries on with the rest of your life, where you realize you have value. People have faith in you. And you start having more faith in yourself. And sometimes, if you are doing all these things like exercise and studying and learning, and you still don't feel self confident, then it's time to have blind trust and faith in yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, "I have self confidence. I trust you." You have to have faith in yourself before someone has faith in you. A lot of the times when we feel a lack of self confidence, tend to get all hunched over like we're freezing to death. Open up your body, all right? Because action precedes feeling. Open up your body, breathe in, and breathe out. Let your body relax. Realize that you do have value. And as I said before, know that these thoughts come and go. It doesn't always have to be this bad. It does get better. You're not always going to be at a point of low self confidence, but you need to start putting the work in to build it up slowly, bit by bit. And one thing I will say is, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. I know you've heard that so many times, but I'm going to tell you that on a point of self confidence. If you're around people who don't have self confidence themselves, you're going to start mimicking that. If you're around people who have a lot of self-confidence, you're going to start mimicking that. When you go to socialize, whether it's at your normal friend group, instead of spending time with people who have low self-confidence, go and associate yourself with the people who do have confidence. Go and associate yourself with people that you want to become. Take their wisdom and become the best version of yourself. And remember, you are enough. You are worth it. Just put in the work and believe in yourself. That's all you need. You need to believe in yourself before anyone can believe in you. Like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.